It's John McLaughlin. It's day 143, I think. We are promoting Clickbank products using myleadgensecret, and this is the case study we've been doing since the beginning of January. And we're back in flow. We're back into that momentum phase, which I like. And I tell you why. It's because I'm liking the system that I'm using. Nice and simple, nice and straightforward, using rewritten emails that have proven to produce sales, and we're getting that constant flow. So let's go over to Clickbank, show you what's happened today. Let's go and refresh the page first. So yesterday we had one sale come in. We had like kind of one sale every sort of day, and then we ended up with 2 sales and 1 sale, and then we've had 3 sales today. So let me just put that up there. There we go, look. Because my face is usually in the way. So yeah, 3 sales today, which is good. So for today, that's 40.33 for today. Sorry, not 43. Yeah, 40.33 for today, because today's Wednesday. Yeah, so had we got that sale in before we clicked over for the beginning of the week, it'd have been our best week ever, but it's not, so I can't really say that. Right, if we'd put all the sales together, it'd have been the best week ever. Right, so anyway, that's where we are. If we go and have a quick look at the other stats as well, so you can look at this reporting as well. Go up to reporting, go up to where it says transactions on there, and you can see the transactions that have come in. Okay, so social paid, the new product that the one that we've been talking about, another social paid, and another social sales rep, a recurring income from the 1st of March. And I mean, I was looking at this, kind of going through and thinking, repeat customers, social sales rep, better for front end sales, social paid. Okay, so you could go paid, rep, paid, rep, paid, rep, paid. See the importance of getting something that's recurring. Okay, and that's really where the secret is. So come the end of the month, Q3, I'm going to go back to social sales rep, because we seem to be getting better. There's a better front end for a start, and a better retention, a better recurring income. So it just kind of makes sense. Right, so that's that. myleadgen. Oh, that's what I do. I'm actually going to go and rewrite the email from. I've got an email here from the 30th of April, which we're going to rewrite, and I've got some initial ideas. Generally, what I do. Here's my kind of process. I go through. This is the email that I sent 30th of the 4th, and it's $8.40 per week for commenting on YouTube videos. Okay, you can get some of the copy in the back office of Clickbank on the short video ads or the short ads, and that's generally what I did to get all my kind of inspiration. It was like 2 or 3 paragraphs, and I thought that's enough, because those 2 or 3 paragraphs have got the keywords in and all the kind of buzzwords that you need, which are congruent with the landing page. So if you use those, then whatever you put around it, whatever you bulk it out with your personality and stuff, it's going to be congruent for the landing page. So that kind of makes sense. And all I do, I look at this and I kind of give it a quick read. Okay, if you look at my channel, you'll see that I've got a link to YouTube. It's obviously saying, go and click it, have a look. And I'm talking about the fact that I like or love YouTube and the offers. Okay, and I go on from there. Now, what I'm looking at with this is, I'm saying, have you ever commented on a YouTube video? So it's all about being able to be given links and to answer comments and questions from people. And one of the things I could say is that if you go to my YouTube channel, I always try and incentivize people to like and comment and subscribe, because it's better for the algorithm, it's better for my channel, and better for more people finding it. And then what I was going to say, the first thing that got in my mind was YouTube want to be more like Facebook, because they've got that social interaction, and Facebook want to be more like YouTube. Okay, so that you've got all this constant crossover of what's happening, even though predominantly Facebook social media and YouTube is video, short and long form. So that's kind of what I thought, but I thought, is it going to be too waffly? So that's my initial thoughts. So yeah, welcome to this hour-long video. So let's have a quick look. So we can rewrite this. This is my process for rewriting stuff. Maybe I should be more direct. Remember yesterday's video? I started with about 4 lines of preamble, and it was too waffly. And it was way too waffly before we actually got to the click here, before the first call to action. Okay, and this is doing the very same thing. What's happened, we've got 2 sales in from that email that I sent, and we're doing better. So getting straight to the point is one of the big takeaways for these kind of leads, which I've always said, but then trying to just get that balance right between personality, too much waffle, getting to the point. You've got to it's a fine line to try and get to. So something like, right, take that away. I love video and the opportunities uses can offer. See that? So wait. So before, let me just see if I can undo that. Okay. So what I'm saying is, I love video and the opportunities YouTube can offer people. Opportunities like making 840 per week by commenting on YouTube videos, and something like that. So that is as quick as I'm getting to the call to action. But if you look at opportunities like, so you see the way I write sometimes, to tell you how you can make, okay, that's a mouthful, okay, and just change it, making, okay, opportunities like making, miss off the E, add ing. It's one of them days, people. Opportunities like making 840 per week by commenting on YouTube videos. So I'm just gonna run my numbers again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. If you're doing the numbers inside myleadgen, it's 4 sets. Copy. If you're doing it inside a notepad, it's 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you see, it's just went off. So I'm going to leave that on the first line because it's the opener, and then from here, I'll just bring that down. Opportunities like making 400. Which good, excellent. Go on, comma, that's it. Click here for details. Cut. Now the only word I haven't got in there is you. So I've got I, which is great. I love video and opportunities can offer people. Okay. You. See how it changes it? So you're talking generally, third parties, some guy over there, some bloke in the pub. Okay, now it's you. Okay, now we're talking about you. Right, so it's a bit more direct without being direct. You see what I mean? So you're just changing that position. So I love video and the opportunities YouTube can offer you. Opportunities like making 840 a week, commenting on YouTube videos, which is why I'm emailing today. I could probably put a first name. Why I'm emailing you today, Bob. Okay, but we're not going to bother because we'll run out of space for the space. I don't want to go on a third line. Click here for details. If you ever commented on a YouTube video, that statement, I was thinking about changing it to here's what you'll be doing with a semicolon, but that I think is in the landing page. Tell you what we'll do, let's go and have a quick look at the landing page. So we'll copy that, paste and go. No, it's not. So it must have been on the short ads then. Right, so that's fine. Doesn't really matter if it's not on the if it's not on there. It doesn't need to be in. I can make it a bit. Where am I going? There we go. So I can get rid of that. Here's what you'll be doing. If you like the sound of that, yeah, then use the link below, put your application today. Right, to submit. Right, that'll do. That's all right. That. Right, I'll go 1 ml 05. God, I want to get a big light down here so I can see my keyboard, because when I've got a big light there, which makes it better because I'm recording on my HD webcam. So it makes it better for that, but it shines on the screens on the keyboard, so I can't really see it. The trials of civilized life, eh? Right, let's have a look. So I love video and the opportunities YouTube can offer you. Can offer you. Okay. Opportunities like making $8.40 per week by commenting on YouTube videos, which is why I'm emailing today. Per week, comma, commenting on YouTube videos. Okay, that's better. Click here for details. Have you ever commented on a YouTube video? Because this is what you'll be doing with this simple yet important remote job. Here's what you'll be doing. Click the pre-given link, log into the company's details, copy and paste, post. If you like the sound of that and earning $840 per week, then use this link to submit your application today. Click here for details and apply now. Let's just take out the preamble. Click here for details and apply now. Okay, why did I change that? Because that's what I said when I read it out loud. And sometimes when you read things out loud, it makes a difference to your conscious and subconscious mind start interacting with each other. And it's like, that doesn't sound right. What's going on here? Okay, so always read it out loud as well. Particularly if you've got other people in the room who are trying to watch TV, which there isn't. There's just a dog in his bed. But he's like, yeah, just let me sleep. Okay, good. We'll go and send that. That's all right. And right, let's have a look at this. I'm going to leave that as it is, because it works, because it's got the hook, it's got the hasn't really got any curiosity to it. It's just a slap bang. This is what it is, and they actually work, I think, slightly better for these leads because it's more congruent, it's more honest. And let's go with that. Right, so let's go and log in. You can see here's all my accounts together. I've only got 5 accounts, and if I got more accounts, I would get the bonus leads first of all. I would probably go for 5, get the bonus leads, chain them all together, bonus leads, and then I'll promote something completely different, a completely different strategy. That's just the way I would do it. But at the moment, we're just going to stay with what we're doing. Right, let's go on, load in yesterday's email. You know the process from here. This is where you get really good with copying and pasting. Control C, Control V. Great. Okay. If you don't know what MyLeadgen is, okay, then have a look at the card up there. I go through the whole process of what it is, and I know pretty much the same people are going to be watching the same kind of videos to get more feedback and more training of how to continue to create good emails. So thank you for your continued support. Thank you for your subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Any questions? Awesome. I love it when I get the questions in, because it's people who are actually doing things, and even if those questions are like, John, I'm just so frustrated, just give me some guidance, just tell me everything's going to be all right. And I get it, I absolutely get it, because one of the great things about being in this industry is that when you've got someone to talk to, it's magic. It really is. And somebody who can help you. When you haven't got anyone to turn to, and I've seen that so many times at different marketing events, where people have paid a huge amount of money to be there, in some cases, and they've got no one to help them. It's a scandalous situation, but sometimes it happens. Okay, right, I'm going to put the links in. Put the one alpha link in there. There we are. Let's go and preview it. Let's have a look. That's nice. That's a nice looking email. Okay. The higher you get your first call to action, the better. As long as it's relevant, as long as you don't just put it up there for no reason. It's got to be up there for a reason. It's got to kind of dovetail into what's being said. And also this. With the list, it breaks it really nicely, so I think that's a really nice looking email. I do like it, if I say so myself, and I do. So there we go. Good to go. Right, let's go and send it. Right, so I'm just going to get another notepad out. I'm just going to copy and paste the source code. So what I didn't show you the totals for Clickbank. Right, wait till the end and I'll show you the totals for the end. Right, Control A, C, and we'll go and log out and we'll just cycle through the different accounts. We'll just change them for the account number 2. Preview it, all looks good, and send. And have coffee. Oh. All right. Just actually taken Angus out on the park. Where am I going now? Did I log out of that? 3. Yeah. And I feel my eyes are starting to itch. I get hay fever and I'm starting to get itchy eyes. Alright, Control A, V. This is the easy bit, just to copy and paste in. In fact, it'd be nice if you could just go accounts, all accounts. In fact, I might put that in as a request. All accounts, send same email to all accounts, all leads. That'd be great, wouldn't it? But at the moment, it doesn't work like that. But it'd be good if it did. Or it'd be good if you had a system that did that, that was similar to myleadgen. Just saying. Preview, let's have a quick look. Yeah, what I was going to say is that if you take the time to put a good email together, that's 80% of your time wants to be spent on putting a good email together. Take the time to do that. And like I said yesterday, don't just copy and paste from Clickbank, because you're not going to get any value of it. Personal value, okay? Like I said, you'll get really good at being able to copy and paste, really efficient at being able to copy and paste, but ultimately you're not going to learn anything. So it serves no purpose. What my goal for anyone watching this would be to get a skill, to learn a skill, develop it, and then have that skill for the rest of your life. Okay, or until such time that email becomes illegal, okay, which is unlikely. I just mark that conversation. That was the 5th of June 2208. Email will never become illegal. We just don't know. But you've got a skill for life, and you're not going to get any kind of skill for life by copying and pasting. You might make a few quid, you might make a few bucks here and there. Great, okay, well done. But where's it going to take you in your life? And it always pays to put the effort in, get your sleeves rolled up, and learn. And the biggest way to learn is to fail. I'll tell you right now, because I'm an expert at that. Oh, I used to be, not so much anymore, but I used to be a right expert in how to fail in 3 easy steps. Really easy steps. So yeah, fail, make the mistakes and learn from them and move forward. And the good thing about MacLeod Secret is that what's the downside of not making sales? $30 a month. When you finally get sales and you break even and then you start to go into profit, then even better. But the bigger takeaway is what you're learning. And this is what I always say. I always say this. And yet there's always someone out there looking for the shortcut. I want the shortcut. How do you do it quicker? How do you do it easier? How can you do it with ChatGPT? I'll tell you what, just go and do something else. If you don't want to learn, go off and do something else. You know, it's like people that want to learn karate from behind the desk. What you mean? You want to learn karate? Yeah, I want to learn it online. What about going to a dojo and training? Oh, I don't want to do that. But I want to learn karate. I want to learn how to do the high kicks, but I don't want to confront anybody. I just want to learn. Do you know what? When I used to get that all the time from people. I don't really want to confront anybody, but yeah, you ever thought about knitting? You ever thought about, maybe checking yourself in somewhere? That's what we haven't done. We haven't checked the link, have we? We'll go and check the link on the very last account. We're okay anyway. Good. Right, perfect timing. Send email. So the big takeaway for this week is remove more waffle and get to the point while still being amenable and brandable and relatable in your emails. Okay, if you can do that, and like I said, when you're doing your emails, it's a fine line between getting it right and getting it wrong. Okay, it's a bit like medical diagnosis or medical treatment. You're either right or you're wrong. Okay, and one of the things about email marketing or internet marketing in general, there's lots of subtleties and nuances that you will learn along the way, and those subtleties and nuances are always being tweaked and changed, and it depends on your target audience as to what actually works. And a lot of people I know, they find it frustrating. I know if you're watching this thinking, John, you've just got sale after sale, okay, how do you do it? It's just a case of tuning into what's happening with the numbers. Okay, am I getting opens? Am I getting clicks? What's happening with those clicks? What's the overall feeling? And you put all those parameters together, all those metrics together, and you, with a bit of experience, you arrive at a conclusion. Okay, people like it, but people would like it if it was improved in this way. People don't like that tone. People kind of like that tone, but they didn't make any sales with that. So it's all that testing and tweaking that takes the time, but it's so worth it. And if you, a few days ago, I said, okay, we're going to go in and we're going to change the subject lines. It was a big mistake because it was too dramatic. And now look what's happened as a result. Okay, consistent sales, 2, 3, and this is what we want. Okay, so let me just go back to Clickbank and just refresh it. Okay, so currently the same. One thing that has changed, I was also sending during the day in the UK, and I noticed sales kind of went down a little bit. So what I'm doing right now, I'm sending around 9:30 to about it's 22:13 right now. Okay, so 10:15 in the UK, and the results have improved. Okay, so that may or may not be a factor when you send your emails, depending on where you are in the world. One of the things about MacLeod is that you're only allowed, or you can only email every 23 hours, or every 24, every 23. We'll say every 24 hours. So if you send at 9 o'clock at night and you want to send earlier, then you've either got to get on a little bit earlier. I think it's every 23 hours. It says, let's have a quick look on here. So there, 22:57, so 23 hours. On my clock. So if I want to send earlier, then I've got to jump on earlier and then send them earlier, so you get your allotted time every 23, 24 hours. So that's another consideration as well. So make sure that you send them at the same time every day if you want to send them at a certain time. Otherwise you'll miss the slot. Anyway, that's us for today. So yeah, another nice email sent. If you've got any questions, let me know. Leave me a comment below in the comments. If you're looking at this thinking, you know, this is working for him, but can it work for me? Absolutely it can, but don't think it's going to be overnight. First of all, you got to build your leads up. That's why I always recommend, if you're going to do this, start with 3 accounts, and then you can chain your accounts together, so you'll get additional leads and you will get the commissions with myleadgensecret. So if you look at the first link in the description, that's going to take you to a page, and the page has got a day 0 video on it from me, and I'll just go through the whole process and how to get set up in the right way. So yeah, just do that. But like I said, once you get your first sale, it will give you the confidence to carry on. And I'll tell you this right now, when you get the confidence that this works, it changes everything. It will change everything that you do. You will write differently. You will put that confidence into the way that you write, the way that you grammatize your words, in the way that it just changes everything. And you won't realize you're doing it, but you will do it. Okay, and it makes a big difference from people that are just going, yeah, okay, I'm going to send the email, go, be no sales anyway, yeah, see, I was right. And you become a self-fulfilling prophecy when you've got that attitude, and when you carry on. So this is why I always say, remove yourself completely from results, because when you remove yourself completely from results, sorry, my eyes are really starting to itch. When you remove yourself from the results, you don't have that attitude, because you go, well, it doesn't really matter. I'm married to the process. I'm married to gaining knowledge and skills and finding out what does work by learning what doesn't work, because you'll learn what doesn't work very quick. Okay, and that's the name of the game. It really is. It's the name of the game. So yeah, if you've started this and you're not getting sales, stick with it. All right. And I'll tell you why. Because there are so many people who just quit and they move on to something else, but they take that experience with them. You know what I mean? So yeah, it didn't really work for me, so I'm just going to quit. So I'm going to move on to this because I'm really excited, because I've got that burst of adrenaline because it's something new and that's what I like, and I've got all that cortisol is running through my brain. I'm really excited about this, and then 3 weeks later, yeah, see, it's the same. This internet marketing thing's a big scam, because every time I move to something, I lose money. And if that sounds familiar, then it's familiar for, unfortunately, I would say about 80% of people. The stats are worse. The stats say 90% of people fail, and only 10% carry on to actually do any good. And that's because 10% of us are crazy enough to carry on when most people have said, what the hell are you doing? Why are you still doing this? And then eventually, after a certain amount of time, something will happen. You'll get a sale, something will click, and you'll go, I can do this. I can do this. And that's what I want for everyone watching this. If you're watching this, I want that little, I keep doing that to you now. I want that little light bulb moment for you where you go, I can do this. And if I can do this, then I can do that. And if I can do that, then I can do this big high ticket thing. Okay, so instead of getting $20 commissions, I'm getting 10, 15 grand commissions by doing the same kind of work, the same kind of strategy, because you've learned a skill. Now you tell me, where can you do that by copying and pasting? You can't. Okay, it's common sense, you can't. So don't go down the road of thinking you can copy and paste and make some money, because you'll make a bit of pin money and you will max out at a low level, and you won't really progress to what you are capable of. So mark my words and just follow that. If you need any help, reach out to me. My contact details are below in the description in the usual way. If you have a look at that first link in the description, where's my finger? There it is. The first link in the description will give you access to that page where you can learn more about My Lead Gen Secret and if it's for you or not. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button. There we go, it's just down there, little pointy finger again. And if you got some value from this, give us a big thumbs up. Really appreciate you watching this, and I'll see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.